Janine's flashbacks in A Handmaid's Tale shows us some of the earliest signs of Gilead's rising. And I did a whole video essay with multiple flashbacks where I explained the early signs that the characters missed and that you probably missed. If you guys want that, you know where to go to get it. But Janine's is interesting because it's quite a while before the takeover of Gilead. She's got a son already, Caleb, but she hooks up with this guy and she ends up getting pregnant by him, but she is not prepared to have another kid. So she believes that she schedules a procedure to terminate, but when she shows up, this woman just starts badgering her with questions. She tells her that this procedure is dangerous and could impact her fertility. And she impresses upon her that babies are really needed in America, so maybe she should have the baby. And Janine tells her, rightfully so, that this is her choice and she wants to move forward with the procedure, which is when she's told that they can't even do the procedure there because they are not a medical facility. They are something called a crisis pregnancy center, which are these centers that market themselves to pregnant women who aren't sure what to do. And they say, hey, they'll help them go over their options, when in reality, they're just going to give them a bunch of propaganda that points them to only one option. And it's horrible and predatory. But I think Janine really brushes this off as just like one crazy center with a bunch of wackos and not a sign of a greater cultural shift happening. Because most people don't think like them. The majority of people aren't on their side. So it's easy to say, hey, these people are not going to shift society in any way. When really, these crisis pregnancy centers and the Sons of Jacob at large were a very organized political community. And they had a very clear goal they were working towards, to control women's bodies. And we see it starting to work when Janine goes to a real doctor. And that real doctor has to also tell her that the procedure is dangerous. But then the doctor kind of slyly says like, hey, I'm forced to say that. This is perfectly safe and here's what you need. And that little moment shows us a slippery slope to a much scarier moment from another flashback. If you guys want me to go over it, just let me know. But I just think that